Honorable Vice Chancellor, Mr. Kulkarni, dear friends, Namaste.
Namaste.
This is my great pleasure to be here in Shivaji University. Shivaji is the great hero of Maharashtra. When we based in Mumbai, in Mumbai, almost all the famous places are named after him. Now, today, I came to King's University. It's a great honor. On my way to Shivaji University, my friend Mr. Kulkarni told me that you will find you are going to a campus which is more beautiful than all the universities you ever visited. I had a little doubt about that. But after my arrival, I was shocked. This is, of course, a university, but it's more than a university, it's a garden. To be honest, I am a little bit jealous against all you students who are living in a garden every day. So why I'm going to make this presentation? What is China? Before this conference, Honorable Vice Chancellor had a very productive meeting with my colleague, Mr. Yang from Delhi, our embassy, about the future cooperation between Shivaji University and Chinese educational institutions. They were talking about, maybe in the future, send some of you to China and invite some of Chinese students to India, to Maharashtra, to Shivaji University. So I think it's time for all of you to know more about China. In addition to that, I saw there is a picture of Mahatma Gandhi in the middle there, upstairs. Mahatma Gandhi mentioned, one day, when both China and India become a free country, a free China and a free India should cooperate in friendship and brotherhood. How could we do that? I'm sure we should know each other better so that we could cooperate in friendship and brotherhood rather than anything else. So these are the two main reasons why I'm going to give this presentation. Oh. Yes. My presentation contains three parts. First, a portrait of China. And second, I will explain some reasons behind the success of Chinese economic development. And finally, three parts, I will share with you some of my ideas about China and India relationship. Okay. First, a portrait of China. I'm going to tell you some boring numbers and facts and give you a sketch what China is nowadays. Overall situation, education, infrastructure, companies, and cities. So let's say the overall situation. GDP. Last year, China's GDP roughly 18.3 trillion US dollars. That is about 1,620 Indian rupees. For your better understanding, I converted Chinese yuan into Indian rupee or United States dollars. Last year, Chinese economy grew by 5%, contributed 30% to global growth. China has become the largest engine of global growth since 2006. This is the structure of China's GDP. Some people are saying that Chinese economy relies heavily on export. That was the case 2 decades ago. That is not the case anymore. You can say that last year we export 3.6 trillion US dollars, and we also import 2.6 trillion US dollars. The surplus is only 1 trillion US dollars. Some businessmen ask me why there is a big gap between Indian import from China and Indian export to China. I ask them, have you realized that actually China is the second largest market in the whole world, only after the United States for the last 16 years? When you are considering of exporting your goods overseas, which country comes to your mind first? United States, right? Other North American countries, European countries, Middle East? Have you ever put China on the top of your priority list? No. But from now on, you should pay more attention to Chinese market because this is the second largest market in the whole world. We imported 2.6 trillion dollars last year. And consumption, last year Chinese people consumed 586 trillion Indian rupees. Every person expended 3.4 lakh Indian rupees. And the fixed assets investment, 617 trillion US rupees. It's very interesting that inflation rate in China only 0.2%. So it's very nice, right? And that is not the full picture of GDP structure. There are public expenditure. Let's say that last year, Chinese fiscal revenue, the revenue of Chinese government is 264 trillion Indian rupee, and fiscal expenditure 342 trillion Indian rupee. That is about 6 to 10 times as high as that of India. And the fiscal deficit ratio is only 3%. Okay, second part, education. All of you are youngsters. You care most about education. How about the education in China? In China, the first 9 grades are compulsory education. 1 to 6 primary school, 7 to 9 junior high school. For these 9 years, tuition fully paid by the government. There are 3 very important indicators about Chinese education. So we say that average years of education for working age population, that means people elder than 15, is not 10.9 years. And the consolidation rate, that means students successfully finish 9-year compulsory education, is 95.9%. And the illiteracy rate in China is only 2.67%. Okay, this is junior education. Let's say higher education. I'm sure that all of you care more about higher education in China. There are over 3,000 colleges and universities in China. There are 47.63 million students are studying in those colleges and universities. Last year, 11.79 million students graduated from colleges and universities. And 5 million of them are graduates from STEM, science, technology, mathematics, and engineering.